She pooed in his bed. Before we get into today's video, I do want to let you guys know that this video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything that's in here is going to be only my personal opinion on something that is very, very, very public. Everything is alleged because I was not there. Please remember to be kind to everybody, everywhere, in your everyday life, in your home, in the grocery store, and especially in the comment section down below. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere. Good morning, my lovelies, my beauties, my friends. My name is Christina and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you will subscribe, stick around, take a chance on hearing some things that I have to say. And if you are a returning subscriber, y'all already know, y'all are my babies. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day. Woo, y'all really are hurting me with this one. Y'all have been requesting that I talk about this whole Johnny and Amber situation. And y'all, it is a full pot of tea. Oh my goodness. Before we get into my opinions and me kind of giving you guys a rundown on everything that happened, like a light little rundown in case you are not all caught up, I do want to let you guys know, if you don't already know me, hi, my name is Christina. I do have a second channel, which is Casually Christina. I do things more casual over there. I also have a Patreon, which is 18 and up. We do some crazy story times and like a bunch of fun stuff over there, but it is for 18 and up. And we also have a podcast, new podcast coming soon, so you guys stay tuned. As well as I have an Instagram where we have a lot of fun. If you're not on my Instagram, you are missing out. All of those are always linked down in the description box if you want to come and check me out. So let's talk about this whole Amber situation. Now, first of all, like, I didn't even really know who Amber was, and it's crazy because I've seen her in movies like Magic Mike. I remember seeing her in Magic Mike and thinking like, wow, this chick is beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's naturally pretty. Yeah, she is pretty, but we're gonna get there. So she's been in a few movies, but I had never heard of her before. Now she met Johnny. Now we all know who Johnny is, y'all. We know Johnny. We love Johnny. We like, he is like a serious, like, talented actor in like my whole entire life. Like, we were doing Edward Scissorhands, you know, What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Like, these are the older school movies. Like, oh my goodness, what, Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street, he played in that. And we're not even going to get to all of the Pirates of the Caribbean, which are freaking iconic, right? As well as like the Alice in Wonderland movies, like Johnny Depp, Willy Wonka, hello. Like, Johnny Depp is all that in a bag of chips in my personal opinion, but that does not mean just because you're an amazing actor that you may be an amazing person. Okay, so we'll get there too. Now, Johnny and Amber met in 2009 on the set of Rum Diaries. I actually haven't even seen that movie. Is it any good? If it's any good, let me know down below. Well, they met, they got to know each other, In 2012, when Johnny split from his ex-wife, he started dating Amber. Then in 2014, they got engaged, baby. It was like boom, boom, boom. And he did this like interview where he was talking about his engagement ring and how excited he was to be wearing an engagement ring and all this, that, and the other. Then in February 2015, they got married. Amber and Johnny got married, and they got married on his private island in the Bahamas. Baby, Johnny Depp, and he got a private island? Hello. So they flew on over there, tied the knot in 2015. Now, there is a substantial amount of age difference. I think right now she's 34 and he is 57, but you know, that is what it is. Like, it's rumors, and I say rumors because I was not there, that when Amber first started dating Johnny, she had like an assistant or somebody working for her, and she was like telling her that she was dating this older guy, and he was like, you know, and like whatever, and like I guess she was kind of like not into him, like he was like an older man, but she didn't tell him who he was. Baby, an older man? That is Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is fine. Like, you girl, you better get it together. 57 years old. He is handsome. Now, he's getting a little crazy, but that's not the point. Girl, that's Johnny Depp. Anyways, but that kind of tells me already, like, if you feel like this is the case, right? If you feel like he's like this, whatever, older, why are you even dating him unless you have some motives? We're going to get there too. So now it's 2015 and they are married. In April of 2016, some accusations started swirling around. You know how people like to talk, you know, E-News, TMZ, YouTubers, we like to talk and we see stuff online. Well, in 2016 in April, there was the rumors going around that maybe Johnny was getting physical with her because a text message was released that Amber had sent somebody. And it just kind of was like vague, but sounded like maybe they had some problems. So goes the internet. The very next month, in May of 2016, Johnny Depp's mother passed away. Now, according to everything that I've seen, he was really close with his mother. He has a tattoo of his mother, and it hit him really hard. You know, any of us that have a family member or a friend or a loved one real close to us, like when they leave this earth, it is devastating, and Johnny Depp was really going through it. Now, this was May 20th of 2016. May 21st of 2016, the police was getting called because allegedly them two were fighting, Amber and Johnny. And, you know, supposedly it was like this whole entire scene, like literally the very next day. And already that's making me wonder, like, why did that happen? Now, she supposedly, allegedly said that he was accusing her of something that wasn't real, and they got into this fight and he pulled her hair and threw a phone at her and all this, that, there, and whatnot. But that was the case. That's what she said. I don't know. I was not there. But I guess I just kind of feel like right off the bat, like, why are you guys fighting the day after his mom passes? Because I know for me personally, if I have a friend, a loved one, a spouse, or someone whose family member, mother just passed away, I'm going to be babying them. There's going to be no room for fighting because I'm going to be babying you because I know you're going through something. But rumors say, Johnny has said that Amber needed so much attention all the time. Like, she needed the attention on her. If they were walking and he wasn't holding her hand, she would like grab his hand, which I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I need attention too, baby. I need my attention, okay, from my man. But, you know, he made it sound a different way. Like, she always had to have the attention on her. Sounds like a certain personality trait to me, but we're going to get there too. Now, on May 23rd, just 3 days after Johnny's mom has passed away, Amber goes and files for a divorce and says it's irreconcilable differences, or however you say that word. So now the media is going nuts for real. Like, oh, hold up, swolled up. Now they're getting a divorce. There's been these circulations of, like, you know, him possibly getting physical with her, and you know Johnny Depp is a little out there and he's weird, and that's what it is. And I don't say weird in a negative way. Weird does not mean anything negative in my personal opinion. I consider myself weird, my whole family's weird, but he's weird in his way, right? Like, Johnny has actually even said that he prefers to act and do roles because he can be somebody else that he says he'd rather be a character than even his own self. So that's just who he is. And you have to imagine the mental state of a man that has spent almost his whole life. I mean, he started acting when he was really, really young. Almost his whole life pretending to be somebody else and going into all of these different like roles of, you know, Willy Wonka and, you know, Alice in Wonderland, and like these really like, you know, Edward Scissorhands, like these really like far out there roles that he has to prepare for. Like, you don't just pick up a piece of paper and read it and you're that person. You have to study it. You have to become that person. That's what makes him so good. So, you know, he's a little out there. Now, when she filed for the divorce, y'all, she originally wanted, they hadn't even been married 2 years, y'all. She originally wanted 3 of his multi-million-dollar homes, 2 of which people were living in, okay? She wanted, not only did she want the 3 homes, she wanted them all expenses paid. She wanted Johnny Depp to give her them homes. She wanted him to pay all the bills for it, whatever. 3 homes, like she needs 3 homes. I'm sorry, but girlfriend, you are taking it too far. She wanted his Range Rover and $50,000 a month spending money. Honey, I'm gonna need you to sit down. Come on, that's too much. Well, because of, you know, speculations and like all the drama, allegedly, in my personal opinion, because she started getting all of this negative attention about it, people were calling her a gold digger and whatnot, she dropped that case. Now, while they were going through all of this, so much started coming out. I mean, she was accusing Johnny of all kinds of stuff. And there's like all of these recordings. I almost reacted to some of them on here for you, but I felt like you guys may not know the story, and I'm giving you guys a little light bit of the story. But like, in my personal opinion, she's manipulating Johnny and like saying things like, basically that the world is never going to believe that I'm the abuser. Like, I'm only 115 pounds. Like, how could I be the abuser? And he's like, what do you mean? What does you being 115 pounds have anything to do with it? You literally threw, they were in an argument or whatever, and he was standing and he had his hand up on this like bar, and she threw a vodka bottle. One of them went past his head. The other one hit his finger, y'all, and broke his bone. I think he had to have like part of his bone removed or something like that. Like, really damaged his finger, like messed him up. There's pictures of him in the hospital where she's put cigarettes out in his face. You guys, just a mess. Well, she ended up showing up in court with a bruise on her face and said that he threw a cell phone at her and she needed a restraining order. The judge did grant a temporary restraining order because he thought it was in best interest of both people. She shows up with this mark on her face saying he's abusive, The media, again, is going crazy, making Johnny Depp out to being this horrible, terrible person. At this point, Johnny Depp's ex-wife that he had been with for 14 years speaks out. She was like, all of these accusations that I'm seeing in the media does not look anything like the Johnny Depp that I knew for 14 years. He's never been abusive. He's never been any of this. Then his daughter, sadly, that she even had to feel like she had to do this, she spoke up and said, my dad is like the most kindest, loving man ever. Like, he would never do any of this stuff. So Amber's sitting back, tarnishing this whole man's reputation. Amber and Johnny get on the phone at some point, and he's smart enough to record it. And let me tell you guys something from experience. When you even have the thought that you have to start recording phone calls between you and somebody that you love, or a friend or something like that, there's too much toxicity in that friendship or that relationship. And I've been there too, you guys, baby. Oh my Lord. So he's recording the phone call and he's telling her, he's like, Amber, like, all of these rumors that you're spreading about, do you know that my son is at school and people are coming up to him and saying, how does it feel to know that your dad's a wife beater? You know, like, and she just completely did not care. She was like, well, what do you think about my reputation? It's about my reputation here. And he was like, what about mine? You're lying. A hot mess, y'all. So she goes into court. She testifies. And and while she's testifying, in my personal opinion, she looked like she was lying.
Is it your testimony that you never committed any act of what would be considered domestic violence against Mr. Depp?
I did my best to defend myself and not get seriously hurt.
If you guys didn't watch it, I will leave it linked down below. When you are in a situation, and this is just my personal opinion, and I'm speaking from my personal experience, when somebody is attacking you and going after you and trying to hurt you, you know, on all these things, you don't forget that stuff. Like, it is etched in your mind. Like, especially, like, you know, if it was 30 years ago, 20 years ago, or whatever, that's one thing. But like, they kept asking Amber questions and she like acted like she couldn't remember, and she was all fidgety, and she was like, you know, going back on some of the things she was saying. And to me, the way I read it was she was lying. That was just my personal opinion. And when Johnny spoke, he was very fidgety as well, but you can tell that's the way he talks. He talks like that in all of his interviews. You know, he's very like, he's far out there. You know, he's a different type of character. He's a different type of, you know, man. So what ended up happening with the divorce is she dropped the rest of that $50,000 a month in the 3-house thing, and they settled for $7 million. So she got $7 million from him, and she donated it to 2 different charities, in my opinion, to show the world that she wasn't a gold digger. Okay. Now they're going through it now. Now Johnny is suing her because she she talked about all this stuff, and again is tarnishing his reputation and all of this. He got pulled from the Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, he made the Pirates of the Captain Jack Sparrow. How are y'all gonna pull him from that? So like, this mess has really, really hurt him. So he's suing her. Now, my personal opinion on the whole shebang, as far as we know right now, and they're going to court later on this year, supposedly, is what it's supposed to be. I don't know with the whole virus thing going on if they're going to put it off anymore, but supposedly they're going back to court. When I seen the videos of her and saw the recordings, it reminded me of a situation that I was in where I had a friend who I really loved and cared about. I thought she was my friend, but she literally, she was never my friend. She was a full-blown narcissist, and in my personal opinion, I don't know what her diagnosis is, but, and that's when I really started learning the narcissistic personality. And I had to take this person to court and put a restraining order. My whole almost 36 years of life, okay, I have never, and I have run, if you guys know me, I've been to prison. I have run with some of the wildest people around, okay? I've done some crazy stuff. I have never had to put a restraining order on anybody until this, okay? Till this chick, right? It reminded me so much of that situation when I watched Amber, of how manipulative she is and how she wants to look to the public like the victim, okay? She wants to look like she's got it all together and she's a kind person and she's donating this money, but behind closed doors, she's a totally different person. She's living a double life. And that is classic, you know, like, I believe that Amber needs severe, severe mental help. Okay, she does. Do I think Johnny Depp is a perfect person and never did anything wrong? No, I don't. Do I think he's got issues? Yeah, probably. Do I think he may, you know, have whatever? Yeah, he probably does. But I think in this situation with Amber, I think Johnny Depp said that she even studied who he was before. And I was in that exact same situation. That is what a narcissist does. A narcissist will study who you are. Then they will come and become your friend. And then they pretend to like everything that you like. And they love bomb you. They tell you you're the most amazing person, the best friend, and they try to get stuff from you. And then when you don't do what they want, they attack. And when they attack, honey, it is on and popping and off to the races. And that's what I believe. That's what I personally believe. I'm Team Johnny in this, you guys. That's what I believe. I believe Amber needs serious, serious mental help. And my heart goes out to Johnny for it. Like I said, I don't think he's a perfect person. Do I think he could probably be toxic in relationships? Probably. But I think in this case, in this scenario, I think he got latched up with a beautiful yet sick person that needs a lot of help. And I want this to also be a lesson. We don't need to be so quick to cancel somebody without hearing the full story. Man, there's so much of that going on. Like, you know, Johnny is a mega, mega, mega superstar, dude. He can't just come out on a YouTube video and tell his side of the story. There's lawyers involved, there's PR involved, there's management involved, but like so quick to cancel somebody. And I get it with the Me Too movement. We want to always side with the victim. But, you know, you can side with the victim originally without attacking the other person, without stripping him of his jobs and taking him off of cast and all of that until it's fully, you know, it's fully investigated. This is such a sad, and then Johnny's kids that are going through this, like, it's going to be hard for Johnny to trust somebody after this. Like, this is a huge deal, a huge deal. So that is my opinion on all of that. You guys let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I will leave some other videos if you guys want more details and stuff linked down below too, if that will be helpful for you guys. If you have any requests of other videos, let me know down below as well. As always, my loves, please do not forget to like this video. It's a free way that you can help your girl out. And until next time, I love you guys so, so, so very much. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust.